Welcome into Motorsports Monday. Now, Delaware may not be known for racing, but America's first state is host to one of the most unique tracks in all of NASCAR. Dover Motor Speedway hosting the Worth 400 on a sunny and warm day at the track. Let's fast forward to the end of stage one. William Byron seemingly had this stage in the bag, but it's Martin Truex Jr. closing in on the Hendrick Motorsports driver. Brad Keselowski, though, he just loses control of his car after significant tire wear. Brad spins and brings out the caution. Truex Jr. was able to get ahead of Byron to pick up the stage one win. Byron does hold off Tyler Reddick to pick up some valuable stage points. This race turned into a real battle of track position, and Kyle Larson was able to pick up much needed valuable track position during green flag pit stops in the middle of stage two. He takes over the lead from Martin Truex Jr. He takes advantage of the track position and goes on to dominate the second half of stage two. There was a hard charge by his teammate Alex Bowman in the end, but Larson gets the stage win. To the final stage now, it's Larson in a great battle with Denny Hamlin following another pit stop. Before this round of stops is done, though, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. spins, bringing out the caution. This jumbles up the field just a bit. In the following restart, we get yet another caution. This one is the big one, Dover style. Some big names taken out in this wreck as Bubba Wallace goes around. Wallace collects William Byron and his fellow teammate, Toyota teammate driver, and Christopher Bell. Ended up being a tough day for William Byron. He had a bad pit stop during stage two and got stuck in the back of the field, eventually getting collected in that wreck. To the end of the race now, Denny Hamlin driving away with this one until Kyle Larson gets some big-time momentum in the final 10 laps. Unfortunately, it's not enough to get past Hamlin. Denny gets the victory. This is after he called his shot on this podcast earlier in the week saying he would win this race. This also is the third win of the season for him. That's in just 11 races. Could this finally be the year for Denny to win his first NASCAR Cup Series championship? We shall see. Here's a look at the top five from this one. Kyle Larson finished second after being unable to reel Denny Hamlin in late in the race. Martin Truex Jr., who won stage one, finishes third. Kyle Busch finishes fourth, with Chase Elliott rounding out the top five. It was also a busy weekend for local short tracks. We don't have time to get to all the feature winners, but we do have time to tell you the late model feature winners from across the 5 area tracks in action. Starting things off in Richmond, the Rooster, Dustin Linville, he takes his pro late models feature win at Richmond Raceway to open up their season. Rockcastle Speedway also in action for a regular points night. Jeff Watson takes the pro late models win there. 191 Speedway in Campton opening up their season on Saturday. Happy to see that track back in action. I can't wait to make it down to a race this summer. The super late models were in action there. Brandon Fouts wins the feature race. Thunder Mountain and Corbin also packed full of racing Saturday night. In the 604 crate late models, it's Brad Siegel getting the win. Mudlick Valley in Eastern Kentucky also in action on Saturday with the second annual Spring Fling. Kenny Howell takes the feature win. Also there on Saturday night, UMP Modifieds driver Jimmy Lennox took a hard hit and was transported to the hospital, eventually being flown to UK. According to a post from his wife on Facebook, Jimmy has been released from UK hospital after suffering a concussion. Of course, prayers out for a speedy recovery for Jimmy. And finally, some big news here, race fans. We are doing our first Motorsports Monday ticket giveaway. You can win 4 tickets to the Sonoso Grand Prix at Indianapolis Motor Speedway on May 10th and 11th. This is the kickoff to the, of course, jam-packed month of May at Indy, which is capped off by the running of the Indianapolis 500. You can head to WTVQ.com/contest to enter for your chance to win. We'll be announcing a winner on Friday, so make sure to get those entries in. We'll have more in terms of NASCAR highlights next week in Motorsports Monday. We'll see y'all then.
Motorsports Monday with Dillon Gaudet is brought to you by Camargo Transmission and Auto Parts in Mount Sterling.